Well, this is the gardenia bush carnage. My wife has come out here all summer long, every morning, and spent a couple hours trying to keep these gardenias alive because we've had no rain for 10 weeks. No rain, not a drop for 10 weeks. Anyway, this has given me pause for thought. I'm gonna walk down here and I'm gonna shut it off for a second. I don't know how bad these are damaged. They are, you know, it's just bushes, but it's just giving me privacy and keeps people from looking in my yard, and I can walk around shirtless without worrying about my neighbors pointing at the fat guy. But what it's forced me to do is really kind of wake up and have a deeper understanding of how stupid things that your neighbors do may affect you. Look, that's where he lit the fire, and this is what happened. And 10 weeks of no rain, under a burn ban. Why would anybody light a fire and then leave it? He went back in the house. That's really not what the video is about. This grass fire was seriously starting this tree on fire. And over here, this pole here, man, they put water on it and water on it and water, and they left, and then it caught back fire again. I'm gonna have to, I can't see around the other side, but it would not go out. And my hose would not quite reach down this far. I mean, the stream wouldn't get that far. So this is only a grass fire, and about a half a dozen of my bushes may die, or they're at least damaged. But what it got me thinking about is, what if we didn't have water pressure? What if we weren't able to call the fire department? I have gas and propane there and dry grass all the way up to it. So maybe this is a good thing. It's really caused me to put some thought into this. What would I do? Without water pressure and without emergency services, this thing could have been tragedy. It could have been my house. Could have resulted in explosions and an absolutely uncontrollable fire. So what do I need to do to reduce my exposure to neighbors doing stupid things? I don't know yet, but I got to give this some thought. Maybe I need to rethink storing that much gas and propane, or maybe I need to move it far enough away from my house where, you know, my home isn't endangered. Alrighty, I'm gonna get that barbecue grill out and give it its first burn. You know, when I was making that grill, I had my own little mishap that I didn't realize. I was standing in my door with my back to the door, and I was grinding on some metal, and some of my sparks came out the door. And you know, that's just how quickly a fire can happen. This has really caused me to give fire and my ability to fight it a lot more thought. And I'm just at the beginning phase of what can I do. Behind this fence I have a hand pump, but it requires water to prime it. And you know, that's really if there was no water pressure, that would be my only means of fighting a fire. Here, I'll show you the pump. Yeah, you know, I'm surrounded by woods on, well, two sides anyway, and those would go up pretty quick. Yeah, this has really caused me some concern. You know, I was pretty confident and comfortable where I stand as far as preparedness, but I had put actually no thought into fighting a fire. And this is something that's happened twice, by accident by me and by accident by my neighbor. So I guess I'm doing this video to maybe encourage you too to give fire fighting some thought in the grid down type scenario.
You are so mean. You're a mean boy. Yes, you are.